One of the greatest things about Halloween is dressing up in all sorts of crazy costumes and scaring your friends with them. Last year, I made a video ranking every costume in Luigi's Mansion 3. Rewatching that video made me realize just how bad I was at making videos back then. In my defense, it was my very first ranking video, and it was like my third video that had my voice over it. But if you really want to see how cringeworthy my content was last year, then that video will be in the description below. Anyways, today I'm going to be making another video that's related to wearing costumes, but with another game. One of the greatest things about Super Mario Odyssey is the ability to change your outfit. Most of the outfits present in that game are pretty funny to see Mario dressed in, but for this video, we're looking at the 5 outfits from Super Mario Odyssey that are the most unsettling in the entire game. This list will be based on how scary the costume is, along with any details that make it unique. But before we start, it turns out that 79% of you watching this aren't subscribed to the channel, so if you think this video is cool and see a big red subscribe button, make sure to click it so you can see more videos like this in the future. And with all that said, let's go! Let's start off this list with a costume that is actually a reference to the very first 3D Mario game and helped lay the foundation for Super Mario Odyssey, i.e. Super Mario 64. Now, before you blow a gasket and accuse me of trashing on the Super Mario 64 outfit, let me ease your mind by saying, no, I'm not talking about this costume. What I'm talking about is actually a reference to one of the power-ups in Super Mario 64, the Metal Cap. In that game, the Metal Cap was basically that game's version of the Superstar, letting you become invincible for a little while. It was pretty cool back in Super Mario 64, but seeing it as a costume in Super Mario Odyssey, this thing just looks freaky. Mario's entire body is just gray, and it doesn't help that it's also very blocky because it came from Super Mario 64. I'm probably just overreacting, but this costume just looks creepy, especially when you're running around the rest of the game, which looks beautiful. As I mentioned before, one of the cool things about Mario's costumes is that they are fun to see Mario dressed up in, but what if you couldn't see what he's wearing at all? The final stage of Super Mario Odyssey is the darker side, one brutally difficult final challenge that puts all of your skills to the test. Once you finally beat this stage, your reward is the Invisibility Hat. Wait, what? That is creepy. Using this hat lets you become invisible and everyone's dialogue becomes question marks. Imagine you wearing this hat and not being able to see your own body. That would be just horrifying. It also doesn't help that trying to use this thing is horrifying. Trying to play the game with this hat just doesn't work because you can't see where you're going. Also, this hat doesn't even fool enemies, so what's the damn point? So yeah, I'd be terrified of an invisible Mario, and that's why it's earned a spot on this list. If you are into horror-related stuff, you've probably come across a certain type of horror icon, that being clowns. Clowns are supposed to be people who make you laugh and have a good time, but nowadays, clowns are often given a bad rep and are usually associated with horror. Well, one day, Mario was walking along and was like, you know what, I feel like scaring some kids today. So that's exactly what he did with the clown suit. In this outfit, Mario wears an unbelievably colorful and baggy suit with large shoes, face paint, a big-ass afro, and a cute little party hat. This costume is just terrifying to me. If I saw Mario in the sewer with this costume, he would fit perfectly. That's how creepy it is. It also doesn't help that the costume doesn't fit with any of the kingdoms, except for maybe the Luncheon Kingdom, but that's pushing it hard. If Mario walked up to me wearing this outfit, I would immediately run the other way. That's how bad it is. When you think Halloween, you probably think about things like pumpkins, candy, ghosts, witches, and stuff like that. For me, when I think Halloween, I think of skeletons. Seeing a skinless body rise from the grave has always creeped me out a lot. In Super Mario Galaxy, if you get shocked by electricity, you would turn into a skeleton and eventually die. Well, in this game, the skeleton is back as a costume. how do you even make this work as a costume? While wearing this costume, Mario literally becomes a skeleton, with his entire body being made out of bones, except for his mustache and whatever hat he's wearing. This outfit is freaky as hell. I love a good reference to Super Mario Galaxy, but this is just too much. Mario's eyes are hollow. He can't even move his mouth, and you can see right through his ribcage. This would have been the #1 spot, if only Nintendo didn't add a certain outfit to the game. Out of all the costumes in Super Mario Odyssey, I've never seen an outfit as horrifying as this. I'm surprised this costume was even allowed into the game. As I said before, I usually think of skeletons when I think of Halloween, but another thing that I think about is zombies, and it looks like Nintendo was thinking the same thing, because in 2018, they released a brand new outfit that specifically celebrated Halloween. Gamers, I'm talking about the zombie skin. This is easily the most terrifying costume in the game. Mario's skin is putrid green. His eyes are now blank white. All of his clothes are torn up and filthy, but worst of all, he has a small red axe lodged in his head for a hat. It's almost kind of sad to see Mario in this torn up state, and it really makes you wonder what would happen if a zombie apocalypse did happen in the Mushroom Kingdom. Because of that, this is, without a doubt, the scariest costume in all of Super Mario Odyssey. Thank you guys so much for watching my latest ranking video. Make sure to give this video a like if you enjoyed it, and let me know down in the comments which one of these outfits you think is the scariest. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you can see more Halloween videos coming in the near future. Have a great day, stay safe out there, and I will see you in the next one.